Good morning, children. Today we'll do lesson 6, GK lesson 6, fighting against the obesity. What does obesity means? Obesity is nowadays a very common word used every now and then, because obesity means overweight. Overweight, बहुत ज़्यादा वजन हो जाना. Okay, that is very dangerous for our health. It's not at all good. To be healthy, you need to be absolutely fit, and as last chapter we did know yogasans. If you do these asanas or some exercises, then you'll not be obese, you'll not be fat, okay, because these has very bad effect on our health. Obesity means accumulation of fat. बहुत फैट जम जाना शरीर में, दैट मेक्स यू ओबेज. सो लेट अस सी इन दिस चैप्टर what we should do, or what are the bad effects of obesity, and what we should do to keep ourselves fit. Okay, that is excessive deposition of high blood pressure can rupture the arteries, causing a blood clot. When the blood clot reaches the brain, it blocks the flow of blood and oxygen to the brain, leading to this condition. What happens, you know that arteries, they actually carry blood throughout the body. So because of this accumulation of fat, or the blood clots formed in between, and that blocks the blood circulation or blood supply to the brain. At that time, this particular condition happens. This is called brain stroke. Even a person can die in this. It causes brain stroke. Then you see this another condition of obesity. The condition arises when extra body weight damages the tissues that protect the joints, leading to joint problem of the knee, hip and lower back. And you know this, our knee is taking the weight of your whole body, right? And if a person is overweight, that means the knee is being pressurized, and as knee is taking all the pressure, the tissues that are supporting the tissues that are protecting our joints, that gets ruptured, that gets damaged, and at that time it causes different types of problems, that are knee problem, different types of joint problems like knee problem, hip and lower back problem. Okay, that is called osteoarthritis. Then this is another condition of obesity, that excessive fat deposition narrow the arteries and reduces blood flow. The heart has to push the blood with high pressure in the arteries to meet the body's need. This condition sometimes lead to heart failure. So what happens, because of the fat accumulation, the arteries get very narrow and the blood is not able to pass through it. And just to pass through it, because your body needs, every part of your body needs blood, so what happens, the blood pushes hard, and because of this pressure, the arteries, because of this pressure, what happens? So this condition leads to sometimes heart failure, and this is called high blood pressure. Now another disorder is that, the health disorder is that occurs in those obese people having more fat stored around the neck. This narrows the airways, making it hard to breathe, especially while sleeping. So this is another way of obesity, when the fat gets around the neck. Okay, fat is stored around the neck. At the time, it narrows the airways, that is as we breathe the airways, and it blocks the way. It becomes very difficult to breathe, especially while sleeping. This is another disorder of obesity, that is fatness. It's called sleep apnea. This is another way disease, that is sleep apnea. At present day, today actually obesity is very common. It is becoming very bigger nowadays because a big crisis. It is crisis than starvation. समझ रहे हो, लोग भूखे कम रहते हैं, ज़्यादा खाते हैं, ज़्यादा खा के मोटे हो रहे हैं आजकल. बिकॉज नाउ डेज देर इज़ अ वेरी मच फैशन ऑफ हैविंग दिस फास्ट फूड. This fast food is one of the reasons of obesity. So this is quiz time now. Here it is written eat. What you should eat? You should eat these things. What are these? See here. The answer is a help box. Help box C. Cereal, whole grain, food, fruits and vegetables. You should eat all these things to keep yourself fit. So we have come to the end of this lesson, children. I hope you have understood the importance of balanced diet and proper physical exercises. So please, it's a suggestion, you do certain physical exercises and stick to proper balanced diet. Okay, children, write these answers with pencil and make sure that you write correct spellings. Okay, children, see you in the next video. Thank you. Good morning, children. Today we are going to do GK lesson 8, must visit villages in India. You know, children, India is a agricultural country. Okay, 70% of the population of our country is living in village, and they grow crops. They are farmers. So village is the, rather you can say, best. If you want to see India, then if you want to know India very well, then you should visit villages. Today we are going to visit certain villages. Now children, with the development in this different communication system, then transport system, that has brought a lot of change in the village life. Vast change has come in the village. Now the villages are also quite advanced. They are also having many modern facilities nowadays. Most of the villages are having lights nowadays. Otherwise, it was very common to know that villages don't have light, that is supplied, electrical supply they did not have. But now most of the villages are having electric lights. So this vast change has come in the life of the people, and because of these reasons, many villages have set examples for the whole country. They have set example for the whole countries. Okay, so in this way it seems that with the going time, gradually villages will become better and better. That is the tendency of human being, to make condition better and better. Otherwise, from early life, that is early man's life, today we have reached the modern day's life, right? So man always tries to improve his condition. So we are sure that by next 10 years, that is by next decades, there will be some more drastic changes going to come in the. Today we are going to visit certain villages of India which have set example for the whole country. It is very well said by Mahatma Gandhi that soul of India lives in its villages. That is true. I told you just now, if you want to know India, you must visit villages. Then you will find out, you will know about the true India. Okay, we are going to see these examples. What examples they have set. That India's first village powered entirely by solar energy. So, you know already, children, that the fuel, that is petroleum, which we are using today, we are modern because of that. If there is no petroleum, again we will be on bullock carts. Today the transport system is absolutely depending on the petroleum, diesel, petrol, right? So these are limited in nature. These fuels are limited in nature, and they pollute the atmosphere also. Thus, our scientists have always been looking for some alternative sources. We have been using wind power since ages. So now we are using solar energy. That means solar power which is enhanced or which is harnessed from sun. So the whole village is absolutely depending or absolutely powered by solar energy. This village name is Dharni. It is in Bihar. Dharni, Bihar. Then India's richest village, none of the people are poor. It is the richest village, all are very rich. This is Hiware Bazar. It is in Maharashtra. Hiware Bazar in Maharashtra. Then third, Asia's cleanest village. This is Mawlynaing in Meghalaya. This is Mawlynaing in Meghalaya. Fourth, a village to celebrate the birth of girls by planting trees. That is very unusual. And it is located in Rajasthan. The name of the village is Pipalantri. Children, you must be hearing many slogans because many families, they don't welcome girl child. Right? So nowadays there are so many slogans to encourage people to save girl child. Beti padhao, beti bachao, beti padhao, right? So in Rajasthan only, there is a lot of problem in this. Girl childs, they don't encourage. But in Rajasthan, this is the village, Pipalantri. There people welcome the girl child, or they celebrate the birth of a child. That's why they have set an example. Pipalantri in Rajasthan. Okay. Now fifth, India's safest village. No house has the door. Do you understand? No house in the village has doors. Isn't it something very, very unusual? We can't think of. We close the door, we put so many locks before leaving the house. But this is very unique village. It is Shani Shignapur in Maharashtra. Actually, the village is so safe that they don't have doors in their house. And here we have 2 doors, 3 doors, so many eye holes to see who has come, who has gone, then chain locks, so many types of precautions or safety measures we follow. But imagine this village in Shani Shignapur in Maharashtra where people don't have doors in their house. Isn't it very unique? Now children, it is quiz time. Which of the following is the first village using advanced technology? That is Pansari village in Gujarat. A. Pansari village in Gujarat. Then second, Dash is the village to achieve 100% literacy. Literacy means all are educated. They know to read and write. It is in Kerala. That is B. Pothanikad village in Kerala. Okay. Then third, Garifema, India's first tobacco-free village, is located in Nagaland. B. Nagaland. Tobacco. You know, tobacco is not good for health. It is injurious to health. So this is the village where Garifema is the village. It is located in B. Nagaland. Okay, children. Yes, there is one interesting fact. Akodara village in Sabarkand district of Gujarat is the first digital village in India. Digital means, you know, digits means number. Digits. Digital means the electronic machines or tools, or they are having digits. They are digital. So this village is digital village. First Indian village which is digital. Okay children, so we have come to the end of this lesson. Please write all these answers correctly with correct spellings. Okay children, see you in the next video. Thank you.